Do a 10 pull on Riot's gacha and they might fix... Bro, I bought the set skin. I did 80 pulls on my main account. I got the skin. You want me to show my bank account? Minus 249.99. Swear to God. My bank account right now. 249.99 euros. Gone. I'll show you a screenshot, dude. You think I'm lying? Hold on. 99.99, 21.99. You know what I got for this? The set skin. That's all I got. Set skin. It's the only thing I got, man. Set skin. I mean, I don't know. Let's not be toxic to Riot. Let me do a calculator. So I paid 99.99 one time plus 99.99 plus 21.99. Okay. You know, I was exaggerating, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry for lying. It's only 221.97. Oh, they picked Ambessa into Aatrox. Oh no. And I did get some other stuff as well. I did get a bunch of Mythic Essence and but I never wanted that. I was kind of forced to buy that to get my skin low key. You know what I mean? So I did get kind of taken hostage to buy those, you know. But yeah, it's only 220 for that set skin. In my economy. No taxes? What do you mean no taxes? Taxes are included when you buy a product. You know that, right? Like when you buy like anything, the taxes are in the thing. I don't know how it works in different countries, but this bottle of water costs 2 euros. Taxes are included when I pay the 2 euros. I don't have to pay taxes for this. The 2 euros are in these. Like there's 50% taxes on this. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe in your country different. I don't know. But in Europe, I think everything is already included. It just showed 99.99. It doesn't show the taxes part. Yeah, well, out of those 99.99, a certain percentage is taxes. But I pay 99.99. In US, they add the tax after the purchase. Oh, that is stupid. That's dumb. That's a trap. That's how you overspend. Because you don't know the real cost of something. If I pull up the bill on my Gmail account, this is what it looks like. This is what I got. So it's 83.99 plus 20%, 16.66. I pay 99.99. And that's the only thing relevant to me. I don't give a fuck about those taxes. What do I have to pay? And it's 99.99. That's what it looks like. And in the US, you pay this? You know what I mean? Like how and when and who tells you and like how do you calculate it? Like I don't really understand I don't really know. That's a scary system. I feel like I can go to the jail very quickly if I don't, you know. I like this system very easily. I pay this, everything's cool, everybody shuts up, I don't go to jail, everything's nice. What do I have to pay? Boom, you know. It would have 93 on the store page, then when you actually go to pay, they dump the extra in. Oh, that's stupid, but okay. Alright. Okay, that's funny though. That's weird. Yeah, I would feel scammed. When you go to Walmart in the US and you buy eggs for $6 and then you buy some chicken for $10 and then you buy juice for $4, which would be a total of $20. Like, oh, $20 is kind of cheap. I got a lot of food here. And you go to the register and then they say, well, this will be 20 something. Is that how it works? Because of the tax? Jesus Christ. What if you don't have $27? So you can get surprised by the taxes and you kind of, oh wait, I have 20, not 20. Fuck, you know? That is so weird. That is so weird. In Europe, if I go buy a Snickers for 5 euros, if it says on the label 5 euros and I go to the register and I scan it, it says 5 euros. Okay, I know a Snickers shouldn't be 5 euros, but you get my point, right? You get my point. It's a big Snickers. It's a big one. Then you steal because it's Walmart. Dude, I saw this video of like, I don't know where it was in the US. I think it was in Washington, D.C. They locked up crab. Like crab legs. They locked it up in like a plastic box, like an iPhone. Dude, USA is a dystopia, bro. They lock up a chicken like it's an iPod, like it's an iPad. It's so weird. That's right, USA, USA. By the way, Ambessa matchup is not fun at all. Like, I learned that you can never engage in an extended fight, but you can try to poke her. And she is rather squishy, but never go forward. Jesus Christ. It's like fighting Riven on crack, you know? Nice. Nice, I hit that Q2. She took shield, by the way. Like, you have to play like that and just walk away. Because the second you engage, you're lost. But the poking works. Iceborn looks very good here as well this game. She is squishy. Not very squishy, but somewhat squishy. Like, Riven is squishier. Shit. One more dash. Nice. Good, we took her flash. Oh, she stayed. But I cannot really do much. Kayn, I don't know if he's bot lane now. I have no clue. But she's gonna be 6. Yep. I don't think we fight her here. Just gonna run my goofy ass down. I'm gonna TP. Iceborn would be good here, but time to be a man. I don't want to all in that yet. It's not enough kill potential. I would really love to abuse the fact that she has no flash. Crap. She's losing cannon though. God damn it. Live, 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 live. Come on then. You wanna dance? Let's dance. Shit. Well, I did abuse the fact that she had no flash. That was so close, man. You know what I don't like about the Ambessa ulti? It's the fact that if she misses, she stays where she cast it. There is no punishment. Like when Yon misses his ulti, he's mispositioned at the wrong place, overextended. But she just she stands still, you know? I would prefer if she would keep dashing there, so I can then punish her for that. Was her stuff on cooldown? What is a cooldown? No, I have cooldown. Oh my goodness. Well, he's still top lane. This is insane, like, weak side. If she dashed, she would have another dash to escape. Buddy, she already has 4. If she has 4 or 5, is that gonna be too much? No, at 4, we draw the line. Come on, we might as well just give the last one. At least there's some outplay potential with that one. At least that's the one we can punish her, you know? The other ones you cannot punish. At least give her one we can punish. Uh-huh. Okay, that's bad. This game belongs to Kayn. Ah, look at that. That's not like, come on. What? I wasn't even in her vicinity. Like, I wasn't even near her. That's the difference between a pro play champion and a not pro play champion. That's what makes the difference, man. I have to play like very... not technical, but like kind of calculated in a distant way, and she can just fucking go in like any direction, and she's gonna get rewarded for it. My team is getting fucking busted, by the way. I don't know what's going on. That was almost 1000 damage. And now I'm dead. Yeah. Nah, that just... I wasn't really paying attention. That's that alleged weak early game Ambessa has. Against Aatrox, she doesn't have that. In the early game, you saw what I could do where we could like poke a bit, right? Because her spells were reasonably long cooldown. Remember what I said? No dash, W, she had to flash. You can do that level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now when she has 15 ability haste, that's enough for her to not only have enough damage to one-shot you from any distance in the lane, but there is no way you can poke her anymore. The poking aspect of the lane, even though I did get a kill and I did put her down, that means nothing, right? I don't know if maybe there's a different champion that can beat Ambessa, but Aatrox cannot deal with it in any shape or form. You can have that early game thing, and you know what? Maybe I should have went with my plan of going Iceborn. I think that might have been the reason we cannot win now. Because Aatrox with a damage item is probably just a complete joke compared to her with a damage item, right? So probably if I rushed like boots and chain vest, I think we could have a better chance at winning. This is nothing in comparison. And also we got like big jungle gap going this game. But yeah, it's not always, you know, Aatrox's turn to be a dominant champion. Aatrox low-key got replaced in pro play by Ambessa and Cassante, and you can see it. Like, why? You can clearly see it. Just don't even try. No, that's a choke point. Even if we go there, we don't. It's not good. I don't really pay attention to pro play. I wonder what they pick into Ambessa. Probably Cassante, but I don't know. I need to look. I should maybe look after this. But I am 99% sure it's a neutral pick. It's probably, I'm guessing, gonna be Cassante or like Gragas. Champions that do not interact in lane, right? In a competitive environment, like in the LCK, when they pick Ambessa, I do not think that in the LCK they pick like a damage champion to try and fight her or trade or, you know, I don't think they do that. I would be surprised if they did. I'm gonna look after this game. This game is cooked. We had a fun lane though. We had one cool moment. Next time I see Ambessa, we just go full armor and we go like tank Aatrox-ish. Not really tank Aatrox, just like the Iceborn armor build. Yeah, this game, I'm not gonna carry. It's just a massive jungle gap at the end of the day. But my champion is also outclassed. Dude, what am I even dead from, you know? Game is cooked, guys. The game is cooked. I don't know why we don't have F. Kayn is a superior champion to Rengar. Ambessa is superior to Aatrox. Syndra is superior to Malzahar. This guy is not Chinese. And I would say bot is even. Relis can be pretty good, but that's not enough. We are completely outclassed in compositions. The picks are speaking for itself. Okay, maybe this Rel is not better than Zilean. Yeah, so what? Yeah, we stole it, so what? What does it matter? Nah, they don't take damage, boy. Next time I go armor. Next time I'm not trying to be cocky. Oh, we killed her, let's go damage. No, that's not how it works. I haven't played versus Ambessa in a long time. I wanted to not limit test. I mean, I guess it's limit testing in a way to see that, okay, if I get a kill versus Ambessa in the early game and I go damage and I have a gold lead, is that gonna make me win or not? And it's not. It's not. I bought Spear of Sojourn when she bought Eclipse. Spear of Sojourn has 400 gold more value than Eclipse. And there was absolutely no chance in a million hells in the fucking heavens or anywhere that I'm gonna be able even to look in her direction with my Spear of Sojourn. It's just not gonna happen. If I instead invested that into Ninja Tabis or played Steel Caps and Chain Vest, I could probably, you know, work off of my Conqueror a bit better and not get one-shot immediately. But, you know, I wanted to know because maybe if you get that early kill, you can go damage. But no, you can't. You should invest into armor. Bro, the fact that she gets that energy from the minions is crazy. Well done, Rel. Yeah, no. I feel like with armor, I could cook there. And just in general. I've done it on the main account before. On the main account, I played versus Ambessa and I went armor and it went pretty decent. This time I went damage because I was winning, right? But no. You need to invest that gold lead into defensiveness. I know it makes no sense. You know, technically you should, you know, if you're winning, you should go damage. But that doesn't apply when your champion cannot compete in the same dimension as other champions, even though you beat that other champion, you know? but that's good to know. Next time we try it a bit better. Now, before we continue, let me actually check this out. Let me find some of these stats. So LCK, picks and bans. Ambessa is doing lots of picks. How do I know it's blue side? Because I need to know that it's a first pick. Okay, so they blind picked her here and they picked Camille into her. Okay. Wait, Korea picks Camille into Ambessa? There they picked Ambessa into Rumble. Again, Zeus did it this time. Does Camille counter Ambessa? They pick it actively. Here, she picked it into Jace. What about Lolalytics? What does that website say? Ambessa counters, Master Plus, Global Dispatch. Set, Warwick, Darius, Cho'Gath, Poppy, Jax, Mordekaiser. Dude, this looks so fake. How can Set be good into Ambessa? Isn't she just like Omega pathing away from him? What about last patch? Because it's the same Ambessa. Last patch there were more games. Tryndamere. I should have played Malphite. Camille is actually there. Camille actually does work. I think this is more reliable data because this is basically the same Ambessa, but more sample size, bigger sample size. So I think 15.3 is eventually going to turn like 15.2, but in 15.2 we have way more data, so this is probably way more accurate. And Camille is right there, so I guess Camille does counter Ambessa in a certain way. I don't know how, but I guess they do because of her ulti maybe. And yeah, Camille can like react to Ambessa ulti. I guess if they're close to each other maybe. Tryndamere looks really interesting. Hey, next time we play Tryndamere maybe, no? Tryndamere versus Ambessa. What the hell? I don't even have Tryndamere. Where's Tryndamere? We can try it next time. Do I have him? Is it unlocked? Yes, I do have Tryndamere. Alright, next time we can try. Camille is difficult, Tryndamere is easy. And the win rate looks way, like 44% win rate against Tryndamere in Master Plus. Like, that must mean something, you know? You challenge already on the main? Someone doesn't watch the YouTube channel, which is very weird, because my YouTube channel is pretty big, and my stream is pretty small, so... But at the end of the day, it's different communities, you know? That's what I realized. It's different communities. The YouTube community is way bigger than the Twitch community. But there is still a wall between them. I would say a big chunk of people who watch the stream don't watch the YouTube, you know? Like, there is a wall in between. Which is very surprising, because I think everybody that watches me on Twitch, logically, not because I'm arrogant, but if I think logically, everyone that watches my Twitch should watch my YouTube, or should have watched my at least a bit older videos, right? But evidently that's wrong. I'm not a big internet guy. I don't spend a lot of attention on that. But I guess there is a community that only watches live streams and only watches YouTube. And I'm sure a lot of them watch both. But I do see a big chunk of people that don't watch like the YouTube, even though I'm like, bro, 100,000 views like every video. Like in my mind, all of you guys watch the YouTube, but it's not true. I think that's Ambessa top. It should be. So we learned what, you know, we learned from last game. And this game, we're gonna try to play the early game the same, you know, and then invest into armor. Is 16 plus good gains for Master? Bro, 16 plus is not a good gain for anybody. What do you mean Master? If you're Iron and you have those gains, you should quit. This is terrible. Plus 16. I'm Challenger and I get 22. I get 20, 20, 19, 21, 22. I get that in Challenger. Time to get a new hobby, bro. New game. That you're cooked. That is stupid. And nobody knows how MMR works, by the way. Nobody knows how it works, including me. Isn't that like watching the unedited, then the edited version? No, you didn't get my point. It's not about the order of watching. It's about the size difference. I get 16 million views on YouTube every month. Almost every YouTube video I make is like 100 to 150,000 views. My stream is nothing compared to the audience I have on YouTube. So that's why I said that it's not confusing, but it's interesting to me how there are still so many people that come to my stream that never heard of my YouTube, or they are missing certain information about my YouTube, or they ask a question which I already covered in a YouTube video that had like 160,000 views, right? There is people joining every day asking me build, even though I have literally like a 2-week-old video talking about the build for 160,000 views. So in my mind, the entire Aatrox community like knows my opinion on the build, but on YouTube, not on Twitch. Like I said, there is a wall between those two websites, which is surprising to me. Okay, Ambessa. Like in my mind, the YouTube is so big that I feel like it should be like the only people that should watch me on stream are people that watch my YouTube, because the YouTube is so big, right? That's how I think logically, but that's just not true. It's still a very separated place. Okay. Island Spear streams feel nicer than the videos. Okay, that's not true. My videos are exactly the same as my streams. Spear, I agree. That's just preference. I like Spear Shot. But I don't like his videos where he adds so much loud music and the memes and the cuts and the, you know, the jokey. I don't like that type of stuff. Like, if you go to my YouTube channel, it's exactly like my stream, but cut down, short, right? If I don't talk, it's a cut. Right? If nothing happens, if I walk back to lane, it's a cut. But my YouTube videos are exactly like my streams. Exactly. It's a highlight of my stream, but the way my stream is. No bullshit music, no memes. So I would say that my stream is exactly like my YouTube. Or my YouTube is exactly like my stream. With Spear Shot, I know the difference. But I think in terms of like literal things that happen, it's the same shit. Ay, ay, ay. No, no, never mind. Bad idea. That was bad. She's gonna turn. Bro, please kill her ass. God damn it. Nice try. She flashed on me. I'll take it. So, last game, I would go damage now. This game, I won't make that same mistake. Since most of her damage comes from spells and not basic attacks, I think I should go Chain Vest rather, because it's more armor. Bro, imagine I didn't have Chain Vest. That would be it. Finito. Finished. Ambessa actually recalled. Okay. Okay. I don't know, bro. Like, that's gameplay? That's it right there? Okay. Alright, my bad. It's much easier now with this. It's clear, you can see. Like, it's much easier. It's undeniable. This is better in damage. This Chain Vest is saving my life like 1,000 times. I would have died 5 times already, like last game. And the trades we have are just as successful now as they were when I had damage in my kit. So yeah, it was the right call. And it was the mistake that I made. But it's still good that we found out last game that, yeah, you get a kill, but damage, no. You use that kill money to invest into armor, just like we did now. I mean, it is a big coincidence that Ambessa and Mel right now are unbelievably strong. Coincidentally, both of these champions were in Arcane. Jace is still very, very OP. Also in Arcane. Victor is also very, very good right now. Also in Arcane. Vi is an extremely good jungler. Maybe not the best, but very good. Also in Arcane. The only Arcane champions that are kinda shitty right now is Heimerdinger? Maybe Caitlyn? I don't know, I haven't seen Caitlyn do much, but... yeah, most Arcane champions are fucking OP as fuck. But can't Riot nerf it already? Like... Arcane, we realized that you cannot get any new audience, you know? You see how I trade better now? Armor. Like I said, last game, I can work with my Conqueror now because she doesn't one-shot me in one rotation because of armor. It's so perverted, you know? It makes no sense on paper. But when you do it, that's it. Yeah, it's stupid. Nice. Why did he just stand still and do nothing? That's weird. It's stupid because your champ can't compete against hers. Yeah, you missed something. It's stupid Because my champion cannot compete against hers if I buy damage, which was originally designed for my champion. But instead, my champion can possibly compete against hers if I go armor, which on paper should do nothing for me. But it works because of my Conqueror and my damage and because of that survivability being so strong, it works. That's why it's stupid. You know, I buy armor and I kill her. Or it's better to win now in fights. Even though none of these spells work with armor. On paper, it makes no sense. And it should make no sense. But it does. Like, compare this game to last game. I didn't change my gameplay. It's even the same player. I didn't get better over last game. I changed up my items. I got my early kill this game, just like last game. And I went back to lane with that extra gold, but I put it into armor and not what was intended for my champion. And all of a sudden, it works really well. It's very weird, but that's just, that's the reality. I was right about it. This is a carbon copy of last game, but the difference is I focus differently on my build. Any more questions, anybody? Does anybody have any more questions? I don't think so. I think it's all pretty clear. Oh. Oh, if that triumph healing came through. If that triumph healing came through, I would have lived. I think we just go Serpent's Fang now, because she will spam. It's like Riven. Ambessa's shield is similar to Riven. Against it is the Riven build. I go this build versus Riven. Iceborn Serpents. Iceborn to not get stat checked. Serpents for damage and her shield reduction. It's the same build. It's just so funny. I don't get it. I guess that's that item variety Riot was talking about. It's not because she's from Arcane. It's because she's black. Or am I just retarded? You know, I mean, I was gonna say it, but you said it yourself, so I would agree on that retarded thing. You said it, I didn't. All of a sudden, the Ambessa matchup looks playable. How the tables have tabled, man. How the turns have tabled. Uh-oh. Am I dead? Nice. Main build complete. We can look for magic resist now, because Mel looks pretty damn strong. I would go for more. But this Ambessa should be molding. I feel like I'm in an anime battle. This Ambessa is like, how did he get stronger all of a sudden? He got stronger during this fight. What happened? I was able to beat him. I was literally winning. What's going on? I'm like the anime protagonist. Look at her. I'm over here Super Saiyan. She's Freezer. That's funny. I went into the hyperbolic chamber between last game and this game. Jesus Christ, what a Bible is that? What you build was damage because you buy damage to deal more damage than what they deal to you. And bro, I'm like, I cannot read this. I don't understand this. Bro, it's just, it's good. It's fine. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. One of our Englishes is fucked up. Either my English is fucked up or your English is fucked up. I'm gonna say it's mine. And you know, I don't know what the fuck, you know. I had a stroke trying to understand. Me too. It feels like, you know, when you read like your old text that you wrote in school, and when you wrote it, it made sense, but then 5 minutes later you read it and you're like, what the fuck did I write? None of this makes sense. None of this is understandable or coherent in any way. This is a terrible, terrible text. What the hell? Wait, that's funny. We should run away. Damn. Mama and daughter? Let's get a threesome. Never mind. I'm joking. In-game. I'm dead. That was bad. Let me try to understand his sentence. Maybe I'm stupid. Think like this. What you built was damage. Because you buy damage to deal more damage. And I think you mean then with the E, then what they, more damage to deal more damage than what, no, than what they, to deal more, what you built was damage because you buy damage to deal more damage than what they deal to you. And buying armor, you're still trying to deal more damage than what they deal to you. So it's damage. Sure, I think you mean the right. I think we mean the same thing. I think we essentially said this. Sure. Yeah. All right. I think we came from the same. I think we come from the same point. I think we make the same point. Wow, I can't move. We should get Atakan now and Drake. Where did this Tahm Kench come from? Oh, he did. He means when you build armor, you deal more damage than Ambessa because you stay alive longer. Yeah, but that makes no sense that that's possible. We know that. We watched that. We know that that's what happened. But that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that that's what happens, you know? On paper, it should never happen like that. Aatrox is a champion that scales purely off of AD. On paper, I should not be able to buy armor that technically does nothing for my champion, and now all of a sudden I beat her, right? Even though my champion isn't enhanced by anything except for Conqueror. That's what I said in last game. Like, go armor so I can work with my Conqueror. The thing I'm talking about is, how is it possible that I can work with tank items and Conqueror, even though the tank items are, like, not good for my champion. But if I go damage, which is good for my champion, and she goes damage, which is good for her champion, even though I had a gold lead and a more valuable item, I still lose, like, by a long shot. I don't know, maybe that's itemization, maybe that's a game flaw, maybe that's a problem, maybe it's not a problem. Hey, as long as I'm winning, I don't give a fuck. But on paper, it makes no sense. And it shouldn't really happen, but it happened. Well, we have the revive. This will take a few seconds. You can boil it down to the point that AD on Aatrox is bad if you play against a champion that has AD, that uses AD much better than you. And for some reason, if you go armor, Conqueror is enough to out-trade the people who bought damage, just because that's how the stats work. So Aatrox, the healing champion, whose healing is based off of the amount of damage that he deals, if he buys damage to get that healing factor on his kit, he cannot compete against something like Ambessa. But if the healing champion that scales with HP and healing buys armor, which is a stat that benefits him nowhere except for his actual champion model, then all of a sudden he becomes that healing champion that can win extended fights. Like, I know that that's what it is, but I don't think that's what it should be. Run! We're doing Nash. My bad. I kinda grieved. Shit. What is this ADC doing? Shut up. I think we finished now. It's like Galio and Evelynn. Galio stacking Amara won't be useful against Evelynn because of her shred. So in this case, Galio is better off building Burst and bursting Evelynn to win the trade. I guess you can compare that. But the difference between that is Galio scales with AP. So it makes sense. So the example isn't good. Because Galio scales with AP. If you buy AP, you deal more damage. Aatrox does not scale with armor. You know, so it's maybe there's a better example that fits a bit better shit. Can you guys think of a champion, for example, buys AP, but in certain situations, he buys a stat that is not beneficial to his champion in terms of spells and stuff like that. And now he wins all of a sudden. As an example, if you play Darius, you know, Darius has full AD scaling, but sometimes you play Darius and you have to go first item Iceborn, just like I do, or first item Sunfire, or something like that, you know? I don't think there's a lot of champions that do that. I think this with Aatrox is a bit of an anomaly, where if you build them normally, you lose, and if you build something that shouldn't really work, you win. Holy crap, that root. Bro, that root is the best root in the game. Holy crap. I cannot move. Tank Akali? Does Akali rush tank items? She runs Deadmans. As a first item? Okay, well then that would be an example. Is Aatrox's base damage and Conqueror too good? Or is Iceborn too good? Like, how come? I mean, I know how come, but this is very black and white. Like, you see? 6-5-11, this guy, now he looked garbage, right? But last game, it looked like I was the one that was cooked. Wait, did I have the wrong scene on the entire game? Please don't tell me. Oh, I didn't turn it back. I showed the comment and I didn't turn it back. The stream doesn't look bad though. It still looks okay. It's just my cam is in the... It's okay, I guess. I fucked it up a bit. Sorry about that. I showed the comment here. I tried to read his comment and I didn't press back to the other thing. I was normal and then I changed and I didn't change it back because I'm a fucking idiot. I think the takeaways we can really take from this build working, I think this was a perfect example. Like, this was a cookie cutter copy pasta of last game. Same matchup in lane, same conditions, same player even, same Aatrox. I didn't play better this game. I got my kill in the early game, my lead in the early game, just like last game, but I think the takeaway we can have is that if Aatrox has a lead versus Ambessa and you invest that lead into AD and damage, then you're still gonna lose, because the way Aatrox utilizes AD and HP with his healing and damage, it is nowhere close to how Ambessa utilizes her AD and her damage in her kit, right? And the bizarre thing about this, if then the next game, if I do the same setup, and I have the same lead, but I take that lead and I invest it into armor, now all of a sudden, well, she doesn't one-shot me anymore, and I can fight extended fights, and I deal very good damage in those extended fights, even though I bought no damage and all I have is Conqueror. You get me? There is only two takeaways we can have from that, and either Conqueror is OP or Aatrox's base damage is too strong. Which makes a lot of sense because we had that talk earlier about make W pull again, where Aatrox functions with no W because his Q is so damn strong. That's basically what that is, right? W doesn't pull, so the fucking Q does all the work, and I think that's the same thing where I don't buy damage and I still just play with Conqueror and Q and it still wins, you know? Fuck the W, fuck everything else, fuck AD, fuck my healing, fuck all of it, I still win. Because I take less damage and I pull the damage basically out of my champion, you know? I think that's basically what it is.